The 23rd, I wanted to have a discussion about something that I thought was a problem, and I've kind of had a bit of a perspective change on this. So I got a lot of storage in the spray room here, but storage has been a problem because I still don't have enough, and this has been a problem for a long time. So we've got all these cabinets over here, and back when Henry was here, he went and built this other cabinet over here because he didn't quite have enough room. It's where he keeps all of his stains, paints, pretty much everything, try to get it all into one place. At some point in this cabinet wasn't enough. You can see he's added a little wooden shelf down the bottom there so you can add even more. Then when Nelson took over, looking back here, he added this metal cabinet right in the middle here. And then he also added all these cabinets across the top so he could keep expanding the storage. So we can continue to keep all the stain, all the paint, everything we had that's still potentially usable. I'm at a point in the last few months where I've been trying to organize it, or I've been thinking about increasing the storage space, and I realized this isn't really a storage problem at all. This is an inventory problem. So, I mean, that puts a little bit of perspective on it here. I've got cans in this pile here that haven't been touched or used since 2007, meaning that some of this stuff is over a decade old, and we're holding on to it just purely because we might need to use it. Reality is every job has a different product, a different color. If we need to come back to that job in 10 years' time, these stains and paints aren't going to necessarily be useful for it, or people aren't going to be using it anyway. Some of the restaurants in here probably don't even exist anymore. So this inventory is a problem. It creates a lot of wasted space. We've got overproduction because someone had to build these cabinets and put them in here. And that uses precious floor space. I could have 2 wagons of parts in there right now that I could spray. But instead I've got a cabinet in here that is storing, and as John put it nicely, organizing my waste. So I haven't got a set plan completely here yet, but I think my intended goal is I want to empty out this cabinet as much as I can. I want to move everything from there over there. I want to rip out this old cabinet on the side here so I can free up that floor space, and so we can stop wasting time on all this old inventory sitting here. So I don't have to pick through all this stuff to find stains that are good or not. When we get a color sample, we can just send it out for a color match if we don't have a matching stain, instead of picking through all of these and trying to mix up fresh stains from them. It wastes a lot of time, it wastes a lot of money, it wastes a lot of space on my floor. I think this is something that's just got to go.